So let's get to the fun part. We've talked about racks, we've talked about above cab height, below cab height, platforms, but now let's talk about vehicles and tents and why we put these tents on these vehicles. We're obviously a family owned and operated company, so we've got the family rig here with the Sequoia. It's a great application for the people that want that bigger tent, but we do it because we're family owned and operated. And this is a great family vehicle, so we want to show this off. Going down to our next vehicle here, we got the Toyota FJ Cruiser. This is one of our employees' vehicles who's more into the technical off-road stuff, maybe potentially young, budding, growing family, but right now they love to get out on the weekends and really get after it in this FJ. So another great vehicle for the overlanding community. The next vehicle we have here is for one of our new employees, and she's more the novice. She's just getting into rooftop tent camping. So we got the 2-bar system on here and an Aspen Lite. So very economical, great way to just get out there and have some fun. The next vehicle we have here is the new 2024 Toyota Tacoma. This is more of your stock setup. Just get out there, get after it, have some fun. This is a great vehicle for either your novice or your really technical person that really loves getting after it. So another great vehicle application here. Same truck, but above cab height. Again, one of our employees that likes to really get after it and get out there, have all of his recovery gear, has his storage. Another just great option here with the Toyota Tacoma on the 5-foot bed going above cab height. The last vehicle here we've got is the Toyota Tundra with the long bed. I think they actually call it the short bed, and these are the extra shorts. But this is the truck I drive. I've got 3 Bernese Mountain Dogs, so I need a ton of space. And then just the versatility for me to do basically whatever I need with this truck. It works really well for me. So now let's get into a little bit of the more finer details. Whenever you guys come into Freespirit, if you get a chance to talk to me, we're going to talk a lot about fit and function. And I use those two words kind of as my baseline with people because you're going to see in here on these vehicles that we've got an XL on the FJ. Well, that's more of a function thing. So we're going to start here with the family rig of the Sequoia, and we're going to touch on why this rooftop tent might be right for you or another one in our lineup. So we've got High Country V2 King on here. Like we've always said, it's the biggest and the best tent on the market. If you've got a growing family like Spencer at Pup Runner, you've got a bunch of kids, this is a great tent. Or if you just don't like to sleep that close to somebody, maybe you just want to run the King. Our XLs fit great on large SUVs, so that'll be Evo V2 XL, Odyssey V2 XL, Aspen V2 XL, Aspen Lite XL. So full-size SUVs, I would say the fit is best in our XLs or our King, but that shouldn't be any detriment to you to run a Mini up there. If you want to run Roam boxes, Lightner boxes up on top, have other accessories, the Mini might be just right for you because you don't have any kids and you want to take a bunch of stuff with you on top of your platform. That's probably the benefits of Sequoia and the full-size SUV on fit or function. I really like our XLs on your full-size SUVs. Let's move over to the FJ and talk about why we put an XL on this instead of a standard. The standard might be the right fit, but it's not the right function for this individual. This is a couple with a dog, and they chose to go with the XL, have a little bit of overhang, but that gives them a little bit more space on the inside. So technically, we would fit a standard Evo on here to get the best fitment of the tent. But we're going to put function above fitment on this vehicle because we've got a young couple with a dog and they love to get out there. And so Evo XL still works great. All of these tents are universal once you go above cab height. So whether you're on a platform, a 2-bar system, or an above cab height rack on a truck, I want you guys to really think and understand that rooftop tents are very universal. So When you choose a rooftop tent, think about fit and function. The fit may be you're the person that just wants your vehicle to look really good, really dialed in, no overhang. That's going to be more of your fit. If you're more like me and you're about function, you don't really care what other people think, it's for me and it's my application, then go with function, because function may serve you better. Now let's walk over to the Subaru Outback Wilderness. So we've got the 2-bar crossbar setup here. Now we've installed a lot of different tents on Subarus. Right here we're showing Aspen Lite Standard. We've put Aspen Lite XLs on them. We've put Evo V2 standards on them. And really the important part of that is understanding that they are universal. It is what is your best application. And so don't be afraid to get a wider tent, even if you have a Subaru or a narrower roofline vehicle. You may have just a little bit of overhang. It's not going to affect any performance, but it may affect how you sleep and how comfortable you are out there. And we're all out there to get better sleep and have a great time. So that's the Subaru Outback on one of our more novice campers here at Freespirit, but really wants to get out there and get into this industry. The next tent we've got over here is the below cab height Tacoma on a 5-foot bed. This is really your mini tent. And when we say mini, it's a small truck bed. And so these fit really well below cab height. But when you go above cab height, it may not serve all of the fit and function. So fit is best with a mini below cab height. And it's really that pros and cons of which options and what you want to do with the tent. But going below cab height, you've got less options, but you've also got great options. So as we move over to the Tacoma with the 5-foot bed going above cab height, what I really want you guys to see here is that even though this is a narrower roofline vehicle, the XLs are still the top choice for anybody with a truck bed. And that's because function is paramount. Most of these people that are running tents like this, young couples that really want to get out there and explore, but they're doing it as 2 people. And so, like I've said before, all of our tents are 2-person sleepers. You can fit 2 sleeping bags in all of them comfortably. It's just how close do you want to be to the next person that you're camping with, or your spouse or girlfriend or boyfriend. So XLs work great. I would tell you that from a fit standpoint, you may want to look at the standards if they work for you and like your applications. Let's say you're a single guy, you're going on an elk hunting trip, no one's going to be camping with you. You may want to just save a few bucks. Instead of getting an XL, you want to get standard because they're priced a little bit lower. That's really the only difference there with fit and function when you go above cab height. But my recommendation to everybody that runs any truck is to get an XL. Take advantage of the space. You got a little bit bigger vehicle. Finally, we'll go to the 6.5-foot bed Tundra. Now, what's great about this application is you can go above or below cab height and still run the full lineup of Freespirit tents. So that's why I personally chose the 6.5-foot bed, was because I wanted to be able to drop down a rack, show you guys a below cab height application, but also be able to put my Lightner system on there and show you an above cab height application. The other thing that's great here is when you get into maybe truck toppers, a Lear, an RSI Smart Cap, you can still run any of our tents, get you maybe some more coverage during the wintertime here in Colorado. But that really covers fit and function of a vehicle. And I really want you guys to take that into consideration, that these are all universal. You can use them where you see fit, and it is just a matter of what's going to work best for you. Let's finally touch on one more thing, and that is just Freespirit's lineup of tents going from standard to XL. When we're talking about Evolution, Odyssey, and Aspen, all of those frames are the same from XL to standard, The widths and the lengths are the same based off of whether you're getting Evo V2 standard or you're getting Odyssey V2 standard. They're the same frame, so they're both gonna fit the exact same. We've just got a little difference in height going from 7 inches to 9.5 with Evolution. That could be the difference between you getting in your garage and not getting into your garage. It usually always comes down to 1.5 inches or 2 inches of clearance. So that's why we make a series of tents that's 7 inches, and then we go to our Evolution that gives you just a little more space for bedding at 9.5 inches. So fit and function, that's the debate. It's totally up to you. We're here to answer your questions. Feel free, give us a call. We're happy to talk to you for as long as you want to about what's gonna look best on your vehicle and also what's gonna function the best for you.